drum. Some people just call them super cool big redfish. We got some great redfish in the back salute.
Wide Open Sportsman on YouTube. I'm your host, Dave Valtiera. Hunting, fishing, and adventure. It's go time.
Thanks for joining us today on this episode of Wide Open Outdoor Adventures. I'm Dave Valtiera. I'm in Seadrift, Texas. We're about to get into the bay system. We've got the Guadalupe River. It comes into the bay, big redfish. They say they're in there. Donnie, you ready?
Yes, sir. Let's do it.
All right, Blake.
Let's go.
All right, I'm glad you guys are with us. Don't change that dial. Some serious rod bending action is coming your way. So Donnie, you've been smoking some big redfish lately?
Yeah, we have.
What's the plan?
So we're gonna head up towards the head of the bay where the Guadalupe River dumps out into the bay system.
Cool.
There's up there, the redfish are just hogs. They're big redfish. Should be a lot of fun.
They try to take the rod out of your hand?
They will if you don't hold on to it.
That's where we're going. That's where we're going.
Should be plenty of strip and drag around here today.
All right, I brought my spinning reel so we can hear that zing. You gotta love it. Get your heart beating faster. All right, let's get there and do it.
All right, y'all ready?
Let's go.
Watch your hats.
This looks textbook awesome. Looks like we're going back into the bayous in Louisiana. I'm telling you, we're gonna find some big redfish on Wide Open Outdoor Adventures. This is gonna be a good spot. There's a shoreline right here. This is cane right here, and we're gonna work the shoreline. These redfish will go up and down that shoreline looking for bait, and we're gonna put some right out on the bottom.
All right, so we're gonna be fishing with blue crab today. These blue crab are caught right here in San Antonio Bay. Very simple technique. Knock your claws off. Always helps if you put them in ice water first. It kind of calms them down so it don't pinch you. Grab by its feet, pop its head off. Then you just want to take a knife, cut its feet off. Cut it in half. You want to make sure there's plenty of meat on the inside of it. Peel these gills off like that. And this is redfish dinner right here.
All right, let me show you a little bit of how we're rigging today on Wide Open. We got basically 30-pound fluorocarbon or monofilament. You can use either one. We've got egg sinkers, swivels, and we've got our basic hook that we're using today. The main purpose is to rig at Carolina. So we're gonna take that leader line and we're gonna put about a 3-foot leader up to about a 1.5-foot leader. We're gonna tie on a swivel. We tie that swivel to our main line and then we tie the hook to the end of the leader itself. That allows that bait to float around and move, and the egg weight will hold it in position so these redfish can find it. Fish on. I don't think he knows he's hooked.
He will when he gets close to the boat.
There he is right there. He might make 20. What do you think, Donnie?
Gonna be close. We're gonna break out the check it, stick, and measure.
All right, I'm gonna bring him to the net. Got him. Fish on. Donnie from Castaway Lodge right now is hooked up on a good redfish. It's gotten a little windy. We're in San Antonio Bay. So, I think he smells that peanut oil. Ooh, good fish. Look at him. Good fish. All right, say hello to Mr. Net.
WideOpenSportsman.com.
Subscribe today.
Roger that.
Looks like a good one. Definitely a keeper.
Yeah, he definitely is in the slot. Oh, he stayed making a run. Well, as he fights that fish, this one turned out to be 19 and a half. In Texas, they got to be between 20 and 28. So he's going to go back and fight another day. All right, Blake's on. Coming to the net. Give him a little time to acclimate. And off he goes. All right, let's see what Blake's got over here. All right, look at this redfish. This is Blake's redfish. Beautiful. Got a blue hue on the tail. He's been eaten down in the grass. All right, they got to be 20 inches or better. I knew this one was over. Look at that. I'm going to swipe the tail, and he's just 22 and a quarter. 22 and a quarter. Beautiful redfish here in Seadrift, Texas. Today in Seadrift, Texas, we're fishing with blue crabs. A lot of people don't know how to open a crab, but another thing they don't know how to do is hook the hook into the crab that you're going to fish with. Donnie's going to show you now.
Okay, so you got your blue crab here. You cut off your feet. You want to come in right through this tubular right here with the hook and pop it out of the hard side of the shell. Right, you don't want to get in one of them little cracks. You want to make sure you get right here in the hardest part of the shell outside, just like this. Just like that, and you're good to go.
Reel it down, come on. Fish on. Now that's a good fish. He's by the shore. Oh yeah, you got a lot of line out too. Good fun fight. So how'd he take it?
Picked it up and ran with it, man. He hit it pretty hard right away.
Yeah, did you try to take the rod out of your hand?
Nah, he just kind of nibbled and then ran. It's a good fish though.
Awesome, awesome. Yeah, you had a lot of line, a long cast like that, signs you up for a fun fight. With a good red. Boy, he's real orange. I think he picked it up. There he is. Set the hook. Fish on. We got a lot darker water here than that last place we fished. Look at him, he's trying to go in to the lily pads. Look at that line going across the water. Is that cool? Well, I like this high vis yellow. It's 40-pound braided line. And I got a quantum smoke right here on a hook spit rod. I'm set up. And I'm hooked up on redfish. Look at him. Oh, dark water. Oh, he saw the boat. He saw the boat and he didn't want anything to do with this. These fish will test your knots, your line, your backbone, and your rod. That's why I love catching redfish. Oh, and they'll run you around the boat too. Thought he was going this way. Oh, there he is, pretty fish. Dark water, shaking the head. All right, I'm gonna bring him to the net. Let me show you how I do that. I'm gonna move this rod straight to him and get, once I get momentum, I'm just gonna move him straight to the net. And he's in. Now that's what we came to Castaway Lodge to fish with the guys here, and I tell you what, Donnie's done it good. Look how pretty this fish is. This is a red drum, beautiful species. Some people call them spotted tails, they call them redfish, they call them red drums. Some people just call them reds. We got a little 4-foot alligator here. You can just see his eyes and his nose. The rest of his body's down in the water. So you really don't want to swim in these back sloughs here at this area we're fishing. But I tell you what, the redfish are in here thick. So let's get back to it.
WideOpenSportsman.com.
Duck hunting, deer hunting, dove hunting, inland lakes, South Texas, Texas shorelines, coyotes, big duck, big bucks, foxes, heel-winged duck, bobcat. Just get you some. Come to the call. Get you some. Wide open. Subscribe today.
Roger that.
Fred. Rod. There he is. Fish on. I don't think he knows he's hooked. He's coming toward the boat. Stay up with him. I think it's a good fish. He just doesn't know he's hooked. Watch this, watch this. There he goes. Pound for pound, redfish are great fighters. Look at him right there in that dark water.
We're fishing brackish water in these back bays. That means it's not fresh water or salt water. It's a mixture. You can even catch bass and catfish in these sloughs as well.
Good fish. I saw him on the surface.
Oh yeah.
Fish on.
Fish on.
Blake is hooked up on a redfish. I just caught this redfish right here. We found him in the back bays. That's what I'm talking about.
Got a redfish salad going on here, Dave. Look at that. Carping those lilies.
Hey, man. Oh, he's got free. Look at that run. Whoa. That's a double pump.
Double pump?
Yeah, and
That's
then
a good
fly,
fish.
and then fly away. That's what I'm talking about. Woo! Let's check him out. We got some great redfish in the back sloughs. Donnie's put us on some smoking hot fish. The rod bending action is on fire. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. We just might have a double, and we got a little visitor here. A little alligator in the water. Too cool. He'd come over to investigate. They're very curious animals. Fish on. Come on, Donnie. Pull him out of there. Get that hog. He's coming out, making a turn. Gator's looking for a free lunch. Ooh, good fish. Donnie, you pulled a nice fish out of the back slough over there, but I tell you what, I think this Haynie's catching the fish.
It may be.
23-foot cat. Tell you what, Castaway Lodge has these cats just like this, and you can fish them too by calling the number at the bottom of your screen. But I tell you what, this boat, what is it, rigged with a 225 Mercury?
Pro X Series, yes sir.
Yeah, and it runs skinny.
Oh man, 5 inches of water.
Yeah,
Running on top.
and pretty stable too in rough water.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I tell you what, Haynie makes a great boat, and you can only get them in this bay, Castaway Lodge. Fish on! Swimming toward the boat. Slack is the enemy on wide open. Oh, shake the head. This could be a good fish. The rod bending has been outstanding. Donnie, Castaway Lodge and Seadrift put us on some good fish. I got this 19.5-inch fish. Fred, film me putting this one in, and then we'll get back over to Blake with his fish. This guy, look at that water, so dirty, so dark. Off he goes into the abyss. All right, more rod bending action happening right here, right now. Has he got some shoulders?
Oh yeah, he does. It's a good one.
That bait caster's just peeling line.
Oh, look at the shoulders. Look at the bass on that boy.
Ah, here you go, Donnie. Take that net. Tell you what, this is how we finish up Wide Open Outdoor Adventures. A beautiful, nice, super cool big redfish here in the bayous. Tell you what, Blake, you got him.
That's a great fish. I'm so excited, man. I can't thank Donnie for putting us on him, and man, it's great to be out here. What an awesome afternoon.
Hey,
Well, evening now.
Castaway Lodge can get you the hookup too. All right, let's measure him up.
Well, it's a great way to end the day here at Castaway Lodge, out here on the water, fishing the Guadalupe Delta. No better way to end it than with a great tournament red. A lot of guys that come down here to Castaway want these tournament reds. Right here is nice, just under 27 inches, probably weighs about 8-9 pounds right here. Great way to finish the day.
Well, I tell you what, we had some serious rod bending action all day long. You know, Castaway Lodge in Seadrift, Texas put us on some serious numbers of redfish, and it was totally rowdy. So thanks for your time, and we'll see you in a wide open outdoor adventure. So hey man, what are we doing next? Duck hunting. What? Alligators?